Anybody got a prescription, yeah, for this love pain? Anybody got a pill like a pop for this love pain? Anybody got a prayer like a session for this love pain, yeah? Ooh, I need it for this love pain. Anybody got a prescription, yeah, for this love pain? Anybody got a pill like...
Hi guys, it's Keisha, the Crafty Planner. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a video that was requested after some people saw me. Hi guys, this is Keisha, the Crafty Planner. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you consider subscribing. Today I'm going to bring you a video on stamping with Happy Planner stamps. So I'm going to start off with a collection that I currently own. The first set of stamps, these came in a 2-pack, and you had the workout stamps as well as some checklists, some classic size boxes, and just some functional type stamp icons over here on the side. And those were one of the 2 sets that first came out. So that's the first one, and this is the second one. And this one has like budgeting stamps, and then it had like your everyday planning stamps, grocery list, what's for dinner, chore list, different things for the home. So this was the second set. So these 2 came out at the same time. Okay, one has 65 stamps and this one has 59. So that was the first set of stamps that were designed for planner use. Now the second set that came out were these stamps, and this one has the numbers and holidays, and this one has the numbers for redating your planner, 1 through 31, and then the months of the year, and then a smaller number down there at the bottom. I think these stamps came out at the same time that the green holiday and dates and holiday book came out. So these are what they look like. Okay, so that was the second set. And then you had these stamps. These came in the first Be Happy box. It came with these stamps, and these were simply adorable. It was a good idea for the company to, you know, incorporate some of their other products like the stamps in that first Be Happy box. And there's just a variety of different stamps on here. So, and I think there are a couple of stamps that came out in that first, maybe in between there, that I don't have, but I did pick up those. Now this stamp was the stamp that was released with the Miss Maker kit, and I have yet to use them, but they were just so adorable. I love this little tag and the paintbrushes, so I just had to get those. And then the latest stamps to the collection are these stamps, and these are actually the ones that I was playing with on yesterday. So here you have dates, days of the week, the little post-it note and the hexagon symbols, and here you have some banners, little coffee cups, speech bubbles, and so on. So those are the stamps that I have. Now, to use the stamps, you need something like an acrylic block, and this is a cheap block that came with a cheap stamp pad somewhere. I can't remember where. And this set is a medium-sized block and a small block from Recollections, and this came from Michaels. And the unique thing about these blocks is that it has grid lines so that you can actually see where you're placing the stamps and to make sure your stamps are straight and so on. So not everybody can find these, so I'm just going to use this little cheap one to do the demonstration. And then you have various types of inks. So some of the inks that I have these, a set of these in different colors. This is Studio G. They came from Joann. I have these. This is Brilliance ink, and it's kind of like a teardrop shape. This also came from Joann. And I have these. These actually came from the Target Dollar Spot. And the ink that I most like to use when I'm playing around with it in my Bible or, you know, in my planner is this VersaFine ink. This is Onyx Black, and it is a pigment ink. Now, there are some different types of inks, and I'm not sure what the other ones are called right offhand, but this is the VersaFine ink, and this is an Onyx Black. Now, one thing about this ink, it does leave some shadowing on the back of the page, so that doesn't really bother me. So, but this is what I use, and I think this is the same ink that Jenny McGarvey recommends using, and she is an original squad team member. So if you haven't checked her out on YouTube, please do so. She is awesome. The last thing, baby wipes. These are used to clean the ink off of your stamps. Now, some of the inks do stain your stamps, but you know, that really doesn't bother me because it doesn't affect the stamping ability. So these are the materials you're gonna need: some ink, a stamping block, an acrylic block, and some baby wipes. And that is almost it. I'll show you more in a second. But I decided to just do a couple of test images using this half note paper from the Happy Planner so that you can see the quality of the ink on these actual pages. And I'm going to just going to pull a stamp, and just going to use this header, and I'm going to place the stamp on the block. Now, it's been said that when you get a new stamp, the best way to make sure that the ink adheres to it is to rub it over your skin, because the oils on the stamp it makes the ink adhere better to the stamp. So I'm just going to rub that across my hand, and then the stamping technique that I use, and I've seen it done a couple of different ways, is to lightly tap on the ink pad. So, as you can see, inking it up does get a little messy, so that's why you have your baby wipes on hand. So, just wipe that off. And sometimes what I do, because, you know, I am really new at this, so I take the baby wipe and just kind of go around the edges of the stamp so that I don't get it on my page. Okay, so after I've inked it up, I take it and I place it where I need for it to be, put it down, and I kind of give it a little rock back and forth, and that kind of makes me a little more comfortable in thinking, okay, I've got everything inked in the correct position, and then I lift it straight up. So that's pretty much all there is to it. And like I said, this ink is really rich and dark, and as you can see, you know, there's a little bit of shadowing on the other side. And, you know, there's normally not that much, but I probably had a little too much ink on it. But, you know, I'm good with it because I'm still a novice. But, you know, now my sister is an expert. But I'm just gonna, she's tried to teach me all she knows, but we'll see. But just like this, I've got it on my hand again. So I use my baby wipe and I ink it up again and press it now, and then I wipe it off, and that is it. You can leave them black and white. You can get colored inks. You can do all sorts of things. Stamps are very versatile, and what I like to do once I get it inked on the page, then you can use color pencils or you can use markers. I prefer color pencils. I just like the look, and that way I can go over it with a pen or a pencil and write in what I need it to say. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more in-depth stamping, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you want to see more. And again, that's it. So in order to stamp, you need acrylic block, ink, I recommend baby wipes, and of course your stamps. So that's it. And until next time, happy planning.